feel like you are such a universal soul. Like, you can relate to so many beings because you truly have like walked so many paths in your past lifetimes. I feel like many of them have been highly spiritual. So this reading is for you if you're somebody who can like resonate with being kind of like a cloaked enunciate who would live in robes, like walking in the desert. Like, perhaps you feel like you have a deep connection to the desert. You have a deep connection to like being hooded within robes. Maybe even you feel connected to the Essenes or just barren lands. I feel like there's something magical about there being a sparseness in nature in which you, even though it seems as if there's not a ton of abundant life, like you sense the energy, you sense the electricity that is in the air that pervades that land, that actually is almost even more potent, but you gotta have that subtle sensitivity to pick up on it. Like, oh my gosh, even look at that golden light. As I'm moving the card back here, I feel like there's something about you and the golden light, like the sun setting in a desert landscape, that maybe even brings like some past life remembrance vibes for you, because I'm getting also, you could like the book The Alchemist and connect to the boy's journey across the desert. Yeah, I'm getting that, and the Essenes, like being part of spiritual communities that lived a simpler lifestyle, not even more simple, but one in which you did not need much to have this incredible connection to the divine. Like, you almost like had that connection through not having much and not focusing on too much stimulation. And so I'm also getting in this lifetime that maybe that is how you return back to your source, is by simplifying. And that doesn't mean that you can't love having a lot and, you know, enjoy being a maximalist from time to time, enjoy art, colors, all of these things. But I have this feeling that there's something that is able to be opened and awakened within you when you simplify. So maybe it's even when you go travel and you find yourself living out of like a small backpack or a small suitcase because you're just like, I want to travel light on this trip. Perhaps during those time periods, you could feel so connected and so clear. And then similarly, like in your home, when you clean a lot or you get rid of a lot of stuff or you simplify what is around, I feel like you feel a huge spiritual opening, because it's almost like you're so subtle and sensitive and in tune that you, more than most, are very like, you can get crowded by even just there being too many objects around. Like, maybe you're not somebody who enjoys being at like an insane music festival with tons of people. Like, maybe you can have fun for a little bit, but after a sec it's like, damn, like it's all up in your field and you're like, absolutely not. But you are somebody who could like go on a vision quest in the desert or a meditation retreat where you just have like the scarf over your head and you're zoning in and you're doing your thing. Or you could like be in your home when it's clean and you make it nice, and you could just vibe out, zone in for hours and just like be so connected, get so much work done. So I am getting actually from spirit, the advice for you is to keep your space really clean, get rid of things that you don't want. When you're feeling overstimulated, overwhelmed, spend a day doing that, cleansing your space, cleansing your home, and everything will be different. I'm getting a lot of times it is just your external environment, and also maybe listening to too many things, because there's something about you that like the silence, the space, the cleanliness, it brings a special kind of magic for you, because you are just like you're so subtly attuned. And I'm also getting watching the sunset can be really powerful for you. And there's something about the sunset in particular, like the golden pink light at that time is like really healthy for you, really good for you. I'm also getting that, like I said, you are a very dynamic energy. So at the same time as you could like you know, have nothing, have a cloak on, feel the most yourself you've ever felt. There's like another aspect of you that is like so royal and so powerful and such a warrior that sometimes you're like, I need to be in my most like the coolest outfit that really brings out like the creativity within me, and like I need to go like fight the good fight out there. So I feel like you have a fight in your soul in which there's something about the energy of like being a spiritual warrior that actually like really helps you on your path forward to feel as if you have some higher ideal to fight for. It almost like elevates you and charges you and gives you what you need to propel yourself along the spiritual path. And then there's also this element of you knowing that like it's all one, it's all love, but there's something special about this sacred fire of you fighting for the liberation of all beings and for like the protection of the vulnerable, being a voice for the voiceless. There is some like beautiful energy of righteousness within you that also is grounded in the knowing that ultimately there is no separation, but like you will play your role in this grand play, and part of your role is being someone who does not stand for injustice and does not allow people or the earth to be walked all over, to be destroyed. I feel like you will fight for people's souls too. Like you fight for what is holy and what is good, because I feel like you're kind of like a warrior of the divine. But like I said, I feel like you look good doing it. I feel like you will get dressed up before you go to battle because you know that you're divine. You're like, yeah, I prepare the vessel, I prepare the temple, and then I go out and I up, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what this is giving? The energy of like a warrior in a garden. It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Not that this is a garden, but this is like a peaceful desert landscape, nothing going on, and then like this warrior energy within it. Like I feel like you can play both parts. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna be here chilling, doing my thing in my simplistic, clean lifestyle, but you need me, I'm suited. I'll be there with my many, many, many weapons. That's the thing that I'm getting, is that you always bring your full artillery, in the sense that you are not one note. You're not just intelligent, you're also creative. You're not just creative and intelligent, you're also resourceful. You also know how to crack a good joke. You're also entertaining. You're also beautiful. I feel like you are the full package on a multidimensional level. A very dynamic, multidimensional, embodied soul who like has so much to offer on the earthly plane, because you make your divine qualities real here. You like enact them in the physical plane. It's not like you are a spiritual person who is like useless in getting anything done in the real world. No, you get ish done, my friend. But you won't just do it to do it. You'll be doing your thing until you're needed. That's why I feel like every move you make has purpose. And that is why every move you make has power. Epic.